Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Darius Davis to return it. He's got a lead up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
The Chargers take over.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Cap it. Chill. Hey. Ready?
Right to the air is Herbert. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. On 3rd down, Herbert escapes the pocket. This is hauled in by Harris. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They pick up 20 yards there, and it brings up an LA first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, ball at the 36.
Set. 380. Go. Set.
Herbert throwing again. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Set. Cap. Set.
Herbert to throw once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Set. Black 80. Black. Hey, Kappa. Go.
It's Herbert once more. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught at the 4. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. First carry here for the rookie from UNC. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They go to him again.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal.
5-9. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Glenn McConkey with a touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Dory Jackson now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
180.
The play fake now hurts to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down, a run with Barkley. Still has room inside the 15. It's a 50-yard touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Cap it. Set.
A play fake, now Herbert to throw. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Cap it. Baylor Tiger. Go. Set.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers, and I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Great, set. On anyone, hit.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Chargers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. 380.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Set. Delta, set. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 10 yards.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. 380. Route. Five nine.
Here's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
380. Hey, cap. Go.
Now Herbert again. Into the hands of Ganson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set. 380. You're not. What is it?
Throwing it again here. Vacates quickly left side. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Lion. Ready.
They just get the play off. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points.
380. Cut. Set.
First down from the red zone. On the move, headed right. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be second down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Ram. Set. 380. Cut. Set.
Back to the air, Herbert. This throw is caught. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready. Run. Ready. Taylor tight. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. I think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. They go play fake with Hurts. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. That one's caught. Judy has it. Free inside the 30. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Go. 380.
Now Herbert to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Set. No ball. Go.
Herbert now. Going with a screen to Hampton. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, motion.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Set. Delta. Okay, let's go. Ready.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. All in left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chargers will have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Lion. Hey, ram. Set.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten in for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First down, ball at the 36.
Great. Set. 180. Delta.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Great. Set. 180.
From the 34. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Trevor.
Barkley off the pistol again. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Delta. Set. 180.
Receiver gets it on the handoff. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Delta. Set. 180.
Back to throw. Hurts. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. It connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. So that brings up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Go, go.
Herbert from the gun. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
Kappa.
Throwing now, Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Great, set.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Running is Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
From the pistol, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Great, set.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. No gain on the run, so now they face 4th down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Elliott connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Makes the score.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns. And usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
No touch it.
Hurts setting up to throw. Complete out to the right. This is going to be short. Quick stop on the defense. Bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it. It's going in the hole. But you never want to leave it short.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Great. 180, 180. No touch.
Trying on fourth down. Here's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Great. 180, 180. No touch.
They give to Barkley, left side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Great. Set. 180, 180. No touch.
Play action. Hurts has it. Buying some time left. He tucks it and takes off. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
No touch. Set. No touch.
Hurts looking to throw. Completed left side to Smith. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
No touch. Set. 180, 180. No touch.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles push the lead to 20.
34. Chargers 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Herbert. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
13 yards.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Set. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. This is cut downfield by Allen. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Set. 80. 59, 59.
Throwing on first is Herbert. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Set. Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. 5-9, 5-9. Set.
Now Herbert again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Set. Black 80, black. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
It's Herbert once more. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Eagles get it as he makes his third interception of this game.
They'll take over first and 10
Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
No touch that. On anyone else. No touch.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Thrown on the run. Deep down that left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Great.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Forced out to his right. Throw right side, caught by Smith. On the move, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Great, set. Trimmer.
Judy will go in motion right. Now Barkley. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Great, set. 180.
Tight end going in motion here. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
No touch it. Anyone, yeah? No touch it.
Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Great, set. Anyone, yeah? No touch.
To the ground with Barkley. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but, man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring 1. So to get 4 in 1 contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
41, Chargers 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Wide hot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Set. Delta. Set. Set.
Here's Herbert. Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set. 380. You're out. Delta. Set. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Chased out to his right. This is complete. It's Davis. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
1st and 10.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Set. Delta. Set. Ready.
Herbert to throw once more. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Oronde Gadsden the second. So it's 2nd down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set. 380. You're out. You're out.
Herbert throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. Lion. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Into the hands of Ganson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Set. 380. Shot. Hey, go lion. Set.
Herbert on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Green 80. Black 80. Black. Hey, Ray. Ready.
Throwing now, Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Set. Green 80. Hey, Kappa. What is it?
Back to the air, Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
The quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Herbert from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
380. Run.
Desperation time here. Flush down out to his left. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Crowd left Yeti.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Vacates quickly left side. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Running this one left. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Throwing here, Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Complete to number 6, Devontae Smith. It's a gain of 11, and it's third down.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Eagles very close to an 11th win this season. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Good. Set. With it. Don't touch.
Left to throw, Hurts. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Lion. Go.
Herbert now. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Justin Simmons. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Great. Set. With it. No touch.
They're going to pass it here. This one's caught. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! For momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Great. Set. Don't touch.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Eagles keep running away with this. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Chargers 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On return, here comes Davis.
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.